Hi there, Low River Boy, and I'm going to do a tutorial on basic weaves, your 2-beat and 3-beat weaves in forward and reverse. So here's what the moves are going to look like, just a kind of showcase of what we're going to cover here. Alright, you get a 2-beat weave, regular timing, either hand on top, split timing, once again either hand on top, 3-beat weave forward, and then in reverse, 2-beat, regular time, either hand on top, reverse 2-beat, split time, and the other reverse 2-beat split time, and reverse 3-beat weave. And if you want to get crazy, do a little isolation. But don't worry about that for a while. Alright, fair enough. So to begin, basic stuff you're going to want to know is just crossing over. Remember that you always are going to have to cross this line, or you're probably going to hit yourself. So, just practice one-handed, crossing over and back. This is the motion for a 2-beat weave in forward. It's just over and back. 1 beat on each side. Those are your 2 beats. And practice with the other hand. This is just basic stuff. Now, once you have all that down, start doing 2 hands, just a little bit of a bounce in your hands to feel the beat and keep them together. Crossover. Kind of like you're jumping rope and doing the cross rope thing, whatever they call it. And so here's your 2-beat weave in regular timing. And notice right now I've got my left hand on top. You can also do your right hand on top. Beware when you're doing this that if they tangle, that's where they're going. So be prepared for that. You have been advised, and take steps to protect yourself against that, etc. And so once you get this down, where you're just crossing over and back, you can start to alter the timing. And suddenly, it's split time. You're still doing 1 rotation on each side, and then coming back. But now, if you notice, my hands do a figure 8 move. In this one, my left is always leading, and my right is always following. But if you do it the other way, my right is leading, and my left is always following. It's just a figure 8 on its side. Hands are just going like something like that. Now, once you have learned both of these split time with either hand on top, I find it's easiest to learn these before moving on to 3, because otherwise you don't quite have all the concepts that you need in your mind to do it correctly. So, once you have those, then you're going to turn that into a 3-beat weave. Each hand is going to do 2 rotations on the opposite side, and then 1 on the same side. 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. So the other hand, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. And it might not seem like you're actually doing this when you do a 3-beat weave, but that's actually what your hands are doing, and that results in the 3 beats. So in forward, when you're doing this, you're going to always cross over to the new side with the opposite side's hand. So when I'm on the right side, crossing to the left, it's going to be my right hand that goes to the left first. And then likewise, when I'm going from the left to the right, my left hand's going to cross over first. And each time you go to the new side, you're going to cross over with the new hand. Over, 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 over. It's almost like you're braiding or something, and you take the far side one back over to the new side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you watch either one of my hands, you'll see that it does 2 rotations on the opposite side and 1 on the same side, like I said before. So there you have it, a forward 3-beat weave. Now, in reverse, it's going to be the same exact thing except for a few exceptions. So this kind of stuff where you're doing your 2 beats feels a little different, but the hand motions are exactly the same. You just go over and back, either hand's on top. This time if they get tangled, they're coming right at your head. Once again, you have been advised, be aware of this, and if they tangle, either try to move out of the direction of it or wear a helmet. I don't know. Reverse weaves can be kind of daunting to learn, but once you get it down, it's not that big of a deal. Just be aware that it might be coming right at your face at times. So again, you got to cross over the line so you're not going to hit your body. So over all the way. Kind of have to exaggerate that motion so you're not hitting yourself. The common mistake is not to cross over far enough, so you end up just smacking yourself in the shoulder, the face, anywhere and everywhere possible. So your same time 2-beat weaves, and then you alter the timing into that figure 8 motion, and you've got your split time reverse 2-beat weaves. This one is with my right hand on top, and you can see the left is leading and the right is following. And in this one, the left hand is on top and the right is leading and the left is following. So, once you get both of those down, split time, then you start doing the 3-beat weave. And this is where the exception comes in, where it's going to be a little bit different than the forward. And the difference lies in the fact that when you cross the new side, like with the forward, it's going to be the opposite hand going to each side. So when I go left, the right hand crosses first, like that. But this time, if you notice, I'm crossing under, 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 under. So forward is over, 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 over. And reverse is under, 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 under. Again, it's kind of that braiding motion where you're bringing it across, and the other one just kind of follows it. So, that should help you with the basics of learning weaves, a 2-beat and 3-beat for forward and reverse. It'll probably take you some time to practice and figure all that out for sure, but I've tried to include as many helpful hints as I can to help you on your journey to achieve these moves.